We begin tonight with our continuing coverage following the death of the head of the Catholic Church. Pope Francis, elected as the Church's 266th Pope, died. He was 88. Just hours ago, the Vatican confirmed what led to his passing. Pope Francis died in his apartment from cerebral stroke, coma, and irreversible sudden heart failure. Back in February, he was hospitalized for over 5 weeks. Now at St. Peter's Square today, thousands gathered for a solemn service. Cardinals from around the world are now making their way to Rome. They will first discuss funeral plans and set a date. In a few weeks, the cardinals will hold the papal conclave. In conjunction with President Trump's recent announcement, Governor Reynolds ordered all flags to be lowered to half-staff to honor Pope Francis. In addition, we're also getting some new reactions from Iowans on the death of the Pope and how he'll be remembered. Bishop Dennis Walsh with the Diocese of Davenport says he'll remember Pope Francis because of his, quote, courageous and prophetic voice, speaking truth to a world not always prepared to listen. Mercy One also shared a statement on Pope Francis's passing, saying, quote, as we reflect on his remarkable legacy, let us remind ourselves of our mission and values and live them out as Pope Francis did. The Diocese of Des Moines also shared a statement with us. Bishop William Jensen offered up a prayer asking God to, quote, bestow about him the same mercy for his personal sins and failings that he exemplified as a disciple and shepherd. At this time here in Iowa and worldwide, Catholics are remembering Pope Francis. Local 5's Joseph Holloway sat down with Father Reed Flood, a Roman Catholic Church priest with the Diocese of Des Moines, about the 2 times he met the Pope.
It was wild. So I got to meet our Holy Father, Pope Francis, and I remember just in that interaction with him, he wasn't just like a holy grandfather, he was a holy father. He had still the same life, vitality, and joy of a young man, and he was cracking jokes with us, he was having a lot of fun. And for me, that was a profound reminder that this man's joy, it actually had a kind of power to it. And no matter what we were feeling that day, it was instantly driven out by this man's charism for joy.
When Pope Francis passed away, especially coming off of Easter, happening on Easter Monday, is that something that, you know, you just kind of look at and maybe even think of with a little bit of awe?
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
When we look at that and we see, here he is, our Holy Father passing away on, Easter Sunday. And then even Pope St. John Paul II, who passed away on Divine Mercy Sunday, which was the week after Easter. You look at this and you got to think, okay, there's something out there, man.
Yeah.
Okay, there's something out there. And as a priest, I'll tell you, there is something out there and it's real. Okay, the spiritual stuff is real and it's beautiful. So yeah, I look at that in awe and I think, wow, God, what a world we live in.
You can find Joseph's full interview with Father Flood on We Are Iowa Plus, as he also talks about how religious leaders here in central Iowa will honor the pontiff. That's in addition to the latest coverage looking back at the legacy of Pope Francis is leaving behind, which is also on We Are Iowa Plus. Download it on your TV and start watching for free.